We are at, what's the shelter called again?
This shelter, I can get to in a sec.
Okay, I read that it is actually the oldest shelter on the AT, and it is quite cute, and...
It's called the Poplar Ridge Lean-To.
There we go. We have 3 kind of bigger-ish climbs, 2 of which are going to be in the alpine zone, which is like, we're learning is just like basically right above tree line, though there are some trees.
Little stubby ones.
But, you know, we're up there. It's fairly exposed. Not sure what we have ahead of us. Apparently, as we get into southern Maine, the mountains and everything start to get really, really challenging as we make our way into New Hampshire and the Whites. So we're just preparing for that. We're already doing low mileage. Our days right now are about 10 miles a day, just so that we can make sure we're not rushing. We don't want to get injured and anything like that. So we are about 13 miles from the town of Ringley or something like that, and where we are going to go resupply tomorrow. We don't have plans to do a zero. We were thinking about just doing like another camp in the parking lot, spend all day in town, kind of our style of a zero hero. And we packed our food perfectly, means that we had to ration, because when you're hungry, you just want to eat everything in your food bag, but you can't. So our perfect snacks.
These are my snacks. So did you show your snacks?
No, I didn't, but
okay.
They're about the same.
So these are my snacks. So this is for all day today and for about a 2-mile hike tomorrow.
Oh, these are some solid handholds. Well, we hiked a mile from the shelter, and this is our last water for the next 6 miles as we go over Saddleback Mountain and then whatever other one was.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What did you say?
I think that's where we came from. Sugarloaf.
So you think that's the ski park?
I do. I think we hiked all the way from there.
Oh yeah, the zoom is great on this camera.
Look,
You can see the towers.
See the... Awesome. I think that's where we're going, up over that ridge.
Easy.
You all right back there, R2?
We're good, baby.
One thing that is totally amazing about our hiking styles is that we both, like, you know, opposites attract or whatever they say. Robert's knees kind of bother him on the downhill, and so he goes a little bit slower. But on the uphills or like the flat terrain, he's like always in front. He's always pushing the pace. But then at the end of the day, I usually get in front because I'm a little bit more like slow and steady. We have the best weather! Oh my gosh!
We're officially on the horn.
Oh, cool. All right, look, y'all. That is our trail set before us. We have 1.4 to Saddleback Mountain, and we're going to crush all the way to the top. We're gonna have lunch up there. We packed out 2 liters of water, so we have a little extra for the top there. And this weather is just gorgeous. Can't get over it. Easy. I'm doing snackies.
So I think the latest one I posted is like day 9 or so. Yeah. Body's holding up good. Knees are hating the downhills. I'm like, right now, I'm climbing down what looks like a rusty old, not even a ladder, but like a gate.
We have a service here, and Robert is talking to his mother, aka the Cookie Monster.
Do you want to come out of the car? Cool breeze. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay.
This is our view. Also, we were gonna camp tonight at the shelter 2 miles from the road, but we are seeing a whole bunch of day hikers. And we're like, maybe we're so close to the road that we can make it all the way into town. Okay, now we realize, because we did one of these per bottle and it was bad. But we split it between 2 and it's actually really good. Cheers. Oh, the
Yep.
people want to know about your paint kit.
Okay, let's show them. This is the paint kit. It's very big and bulky and heavy. I probably will be downsizing it at some point. In the first bag, I keep these items here. This is double Ziploc because this is the actual artwork. This is the painting tools. I also keep a little piece of a cup that I cut off. I use this for water when I paint. In the paint box, I have way too many paints that I probably don't need, but right before we left, I got scared and I added a bunch of paint to it. So there we go. These are nice paints. These are all Daniel Smith. I have a nice little extra Payne's Gray, a Da Vinci Payne's Gray, which I use a lot. And some extra paints in there. I have a nice ink brush for the really dark areas, though I don't use that too often. I have two brushes, a fatty and a skinny. And I'm happy with both these brushes. I'm going to keep both these brushes. I use the fat one to apply the paint and the thin one to spread it out. I have a nice big old fat mechanical pencil. I have a eraser pen, which is what I call it. It's got a different name, but a Mono Zero elastomer eraser. I call it eraser pen. And replacement ink for my ink brush. And replacement erasers for my eraser pen. And big fat eraser. This is the one I use most of the time, to be honest. And in here, actually, let me put this away real quick. And here I have two sketchbooks. I do not want to run out of paper because it's one of my goals to do a painting every day, which I have been able to do. This book, I believe, is, so yeah, there's that painting I was doing earlier. And I will be shipping this sketchbook back home as soon as it's done. I basically 3 pieces of paper left, so I'll be shipping it back home here within the next day or two. And I have this one to work on until I get my other one, so that I'll just rotate, basically.
Your turn. Yo, shout out to Gabriel and fam.
Yo, what's up, Gabriel? Thanks for watching the channel.
2:44. We literally have 3 miles to camp. That whole Saddleback mountain range did not take us quite as long as expected. So now we're super close to town and we can't decide if we're gonna go in. We need to hit up the library. We have a library quest. So trying to determine how to do the best actions. While this terrain is cruisy, there's only a mile to the road. We passed a couple of hikers. They said the hitch was super easy in and out. It's only 3:30, so we're gonna go get some chicken. Oh, Beauteous Maximus.
Oh,
That's a big sign.
found trail magic.
Ah, you did? Are they
icy cold.
Oh my gosh.
Icy cold sprites.
Cheers. Thank you, Trail Angels.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful lake. We've got all this amazing hiking. There's world-class fly fishing. There's brook trout, so we catch up here.
We found food, chicken, picnic table, shade, teapot. Easy. Well, it is 7 o'clock. We're still at the grocery store. And we decided that we're not going to stay and we're going to save our library chores for the next couple of days. We're going to stay at a hostel in a couple of days. So right now we're just resupplying. We're going to try to hitch back out on trail and camp out at the trailhead. And then our next section, we end at Grafton Notch, which is, I think I'm saying that right, which is the end of Maine. That's cool. We went from just barely having enough food to then over resupplying and getting way too much food. Robert and I went into the store separately, which was a horrible idea, and we each got a ton of food. We're resupplying in like 2.5 days, and I think we packed for 4 days. But as Robert said, these are our favorite things to do, is eat, apparently. I have a serious love-hate relationship with town, I swear. Yeah. Do you still love me?
I do. I love you.
Look at his new hat. Oh, you look so cute. We didn't talk about it, but he lost his hat on the last section. And now he has a new one.